Not every legend is a myth. Some are flesh and blood. Some legends walk among us, but they aren't born, they're built. Legends are made from iron and sweat, mind and muscle, blood and vision, and victory. Legends are champions. They grow. They win. They conquer. There's a legend behind every legacy. There's a blueprint behind every legend. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is my blueprint.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, 28 years old, 6'2", 240 pounds. Mr. Olympia for the past 5 years. He is preparing to defend his title this year for the last time.
All Mr. Universes in the past 5 years or so come get together in one contest to find out who is the best of all the Mr. Universes. So they created the Mr. Olympia contest, which is then the top contest, and whoever wins that is the top bodybuilder.
And you are the top bodybuilder.
Right, yeah.
I think that everyone knows when they get into training that you're not going to go and become a champion from one day to the next. But the question is, how can I speed up the process? And then the important thing is that you train the proper way, which is to train the basics. That if it is the squats, if the 2-arm curl, if it's the bent over rowing, if it's the clean and the press, the bench press, the incline press, the dumbbell press, all of those basic exercises. And that's what you need to do, especially the last 3 months before competition. You got to shock the muscle, and shock the muscle with different kind of training principles. Expose your weak points. You're going to go and hit those marks, and then you move the bar higher, and you feel that with hard work, you can achieve the goals and you can become successful. The important thing for people to recognize is that not everyone wants to be a champion. Not everyone has the desire to stand on stage, to stay up there on stage and win Mr. Universe or Mr. America, the world's best built man, and Mr. Olympia and all of those kind of titles. No, but they can apply the same principles. One thing I can tell you, there's major mistakes that are being made today in bodybuilding by not covering those basic exercises, because the day when I go into gymnasium, I don't see anymore the kids learning about the cleaning and pressing, or to do the 2-arm snatch and to do the upright rowing from the floor up, and all of those kind of exercises that are so important to create the traps and to create the lower back. I think that the 3 exercises for chest that I have always done, the first year when I started training and the last year when I was training, is bench press, incline press in different levels. So to start low, medium and high, and then flies. I mean, to me, the flies was an exercise that gave me the full pectoral muscle development, because I went all the way out and almost hitting the ground. And I was a big believer in expanding the chest as much as possible and giving that stretch, because remember, with muscles, the important thing always is to get the stretch and to get the flex. And so to me, that going all the way out with the dumbbells as far as you can to get that stretch, and then to come in and then to have the dumbbells touch and then flex like you're doing the most muscle on top, and then going out again. Those are the kind of exercises to me that were like, you could not replace them with any machine. This was it. One of the main things, of course, in order to create size and to create muscle growth, which will sometimes the body will hit a wall. And what that basically means is that the body is saying, look, I know all your tricks. I know you're going to start first with bench press. And then I know you're going to walk over to the chin-up bar and do chin-ups. And then I know you're coming back to the bench press, and then you go to the chin-up bar and come back to bench press. I know that routine. I know exactly everything you do, and I am prepared for that. So you have to go and use the shocking principle. The body, and if this chest knows that I'm going to start with 135 and then I go to 225 and do 275,